Hi everybody, this is the first episode of 90 gallon SCA Aquarium build. I just received the shipment for today. This is the aquarium at the bottom and the stand on the top. And the stand is the MDF stand, the default option that they have. I did not go with the wood option because I like the look of the MDF cabinet. It looks very slick. As you can see right here, the cabinet looks absolutely fantastic. And this is the 90 gallon tank, so the width will be 36 inches. Sorry, the length will be 36 inches, the width will be 24, and the height of the aquarium would be 24. This I'm gonna hold one of my coral. It's growing and it needs more space, so this cabinet will do. I think this cabinet and the aquarium will do a pretty good job of supplying the fish and the coral with sufficient space and sufficient water stability. What I did to waterproof the inside of the aquarium, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see the inside of the aquarium, of the stand, sorry. Let me get the... What I did for the inside is I used 2-part epoxy and I stand everywhere inside of the stand. I cover the entire inside of the stand with 2-part epoxy, as you can see right here with the 2 bottles right here. You mix 2 of them together into 1:1 ratio. Then you can use a brush like this to brush the epoxy into the inside of the stand. The outside of the stand will not have epoxy. It will not have any layer of epoxy. Why? Because I want to retain the natural color of the wood, of the veneer from the manufacturer. Also, the top of the stand also was covered with epoxy, and this looked very sharp, very nice. Yeah, I don't want to apply epoxy at the outside because I want to retain the natural color of the wood veneer. You can see right here, there's some of the epoxy stuck outside. I have to clean it up. But yeah, the outside is absolutely stunning color, and I want to retain that color. I don't want to mess around with that color, so I did not apply any epoxy at the outside. Yeah. Now you may notice at the corner right here I have silicone. I use the black silicone You can buy in Walmart for like $10, probably less than $10. I have a little bit of black silicone left from my housing project, installing and fixing the leak on the roof. So I kind of like use this silicone and apply it all the way to the inside of the cabinet, as you can see right here. And there's some gap inside the cabinet. I just go ahead and silicone everything together, so there won't be any gap. There won't be any, you know, opportunity for the water to leak or to damage the cabinet. So that's the key of using MDF stand, is that you have to protect it a lot better than regular wood. But if you know how to do it, it will last you a lifetime. This epoxy cover is very hardy and it's extremely water resistant. It's pretty much gonna protect the cabinet forever. Like, I can die before the cabinet would be destroyed by water, you know. The cabinet will outlast me, at least. Well, yeah, so that the inside of the cabinet is completely covered by epoxy. And you don't need a lot of epoxy. You can buy this epoxy cheap in Home Depot or from Amazon. I order from Amazon, or you can go to Home Depot, or you can go to Lowe's. You need to apply a layer of epoxy on the top, and at the inside. I accidentally applied the epoxy over here. I wasn't mean to do it. But anyway, it will have a very funny shiny color at the back, shiny layer at the back. But if you are not paying attention to it, it will not draw your attention to your eye, but still it have the funny, you know, funny shiny color. And you should make sure that all of your gap is completely covered by epoxy also. So that's how you protect your MDF wood from water damage. And I read a lot on the forum, and people are very against using MDF for a stand. I think MDF is okay. You just have to work a little bit harder. You just have to, you know how to protect the MDF using the two-part epoxy and the silicone, the black silicone, to protect the cabinet, and you should be good to go. The MDF is a very high quality, and I think it will last a very long time. It would last a very long time, at least from what I see. The epoxy cover very nicely around the cabinet. I mean, very nicely. There is not even a hint of bad quality, you know. And that's also the reason why I use the black cabinet, because for those of you who don't know, it's easier to hide perfection using the black color comparing to white color. So with black color you can screw up here and there, you know. Over here I just spill a little bit of epoxy outside and I just wipe it up and it's okay. With the white color, that imperfection will show up like a sore thumb. So you just have to pick your battle correctly and use the black cabinet. Don't use the white cabinet. The white cabinet will look way better than the black cabinet, but it will not be able to hide all of the imperfection in the cabinet work or in your work or whatever. It cannot hide your imperfection. And that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoy it, and tomorrow episode will be installing and doing the plumbing for the aquarium. You have to go to the the fish store and get a lot of water. Actually, I just get water from Koger. I have the RODI water. I have my own RODI, but it will not be sufficient enough for this gigantic aquarium, like 90 gallons. So I have to buy more water from at least Koger. They have pretty good quality water. I test the TDS over there, it's only like 15. And you don't need to go to 0 TDS. You can use like 10, 15 TDS water. This will be okay. You don't have to go all the way to 0. It's going to be expensive to go all the way to 0, and for me it doesn't worth anything to go that low. It's your choice. Absolutely your choice. You see, the black cabinet is hide this imperfection over here. You look on the way out, you won't see the imperfection. You just won't see it. You have to go all the way in to see the imperfection, like on the way close to the cabinet to see all of the imperfection. With the white color, oh my gosh, these imperfections will show up everywhere and they will not like it. Your family member will not like it, your friend will not like it, you will not like it. So always use the black cabinet. Okay, that's it for today. Like I said, tomorrow episode will be installing the aquarium and plumbing, and that will be the fun day. The aquarium comes with its own plumbing capability, but of course, as you know, you have to provide your own plumbing to make it better. I intended to go with the hobby plumbing, and it will take me a couple trips to Home Depot or whatever to finish all of the work. But so far so good. Yep, everything look good, look very sharp. Just have to wait for the epoxy to I screw up a little bit over here and get my hand in when it's still wet, a little bit over here also. But it's the inside, nobody gonna see it and nobody care. Yep, that's it for today. Thank you very much.